Hello and welcome back to Garden of the Geeks. Today I'm doing a 30 random facts video for a Facebook group I belong to. I'll go ahead and put a link down below, but if you're under, if you're a homesteader and you're under 150 subscribers at this point, go ahead and look into joining up. It's a good group of people. Now I wasn't essentially tagged to do this. I kind of got on this lately, but I figured it would be a fun video to do. So I went ahead and did my 30 random facts. I had to write them down because my memory is Swiss cheese. That's not one of the random facts. That is what it is. So, first random fact I came up with, well, not the first one, but I kind of moved this to the #1 position because it took me a while to do this. I'm boring, and it was kind of hard to come up with these random facts. We'll call that random fact #1. That's pretty much it. #2 kind of ties in with 1. I prefer it that way. I kind of prefer to be a little bit simple. Once again, that's ties in with #1. #3, it kind of contradicts #2 and 1. I love gadgets. I think gadgets are wonderful. I think our dependence upon them is not really the greatest, but, you know, they're fun to play with. #4. I have been pretty much in the PC industry, fixing, system administrating, configuration, tech support, tech support, for many years. Since I was 17, 18 in that area. I first got a job making great money when I was 17. I mean, back when I was 17, I was making about $2,000 every 2 weeks, about $1,000 a week. That's great money when you're 24 years ago. Yikes. 24 years ago. I'm about 1/8 Native American is fact #5. My grandfather, you should see pictures of him. You can tell he's about half to quarter. So, that's just a random fact. So, throw that one out there. #6. It'll become obvious as time goes on. I'm pretty much about halfway to disabled. I've lost a lot of feeling in my left side. If I do anything for too long, it feels like it's gone to sleep, and thousands of boiling hot needles are just repeatedly stabbing me. So I can lift with this hand, I can lift about 50, 60, 70, 100 pounds, no problem. I lift 3 hands with this one, and it darn near puts me on the ground in agonizing pain. So, random fact. #7. Part of the reason for this one really ties in. I've been in 27 car accidents that were not my fault and were completely unavoidable unless I was to hit another car or go over a cliff or things like that. I have been in 1 car accident that was my fault that did not cause the pain. I fell asleep at the wheel. That was my fault, 100%. No holds barred agreed with that being my fault. But my brother-in-law doesn't like to be in the car with me, even if he's driving, because cars just seem to come at us from out of nowhere. I'm just kind of a magnet. So, I don't understand it. Don't like it. But it is what it is. But it's made my wife a better driver when she's driving. #8. Speaking of my wife, we've been together for 14 years, married 7 in a few days. It'll be 7 years. Now let's see, what's today's date? It'll be about 16 days. It'll be 7 years. Wow. #9. Love coffee. This black gold right here, I can't get enough of it. That's good. Good coffee. I'm very much a coffee snob. I don't like Folgers. Is in a pinch I will drink it, but you need sugar and cream and all kinds of stuff. Starbucks, bitter. I like a nice, robust, smooth, dark coffee that doesn't have the bite. You just get the flavor of the beans, like a true Kona from Hawaii. Just because you have a Kona plant and you're growing it in, say, California, doesn't make it Kona coffee. Kona coffee is grown in Hawaii in the volcanic ash and that beautiful fertile soil. It picks up the properties of that. So, yeah, you can tell I'm a bit of a coffee snob. Number 10? According to my notes, number 10. I like to brew beer. I don't do it all the time, but I do drink a lot of beer when the mood hits me. Maybe once every 2 months, I'll go through and have a 6-pack. And other than that, I might have 2, 3 a week. Once again, just the mood hits me. But when you brew your own beer, it's great. You can do your own recipes, and that's my daughter, if you heard her, being cute. I don't know what else to say on that one, so we're just going to move on. Now, I don't want any flack on this. I'm not going to discuss it. I'm not going to argue it. It's just what it is. I believe in the God of the Bible. I believe in Christ, and that's that. So, fact number 11, I'm not going to get into debate because it's what I believe. I don't have to defend myself. Number 12, I like to give. I prefer to give gifts than get them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love getting free stuff. Free is one of my favorite words, but I like to see the smiles. I like to know that people have gotten something they're happy with, and I like to make people happy, so it is what it is. Number 13, I'm going to Comic-Con this year, especially now that I know Dick Van Dyke's going to be there, Alan Tudyk, the guy Garrett Wang who played Ensign Harry Kim, Robert Duncan Neal who played Tom Harris, both on Voyager. There's actually going to be 2 Doctor's companions there from Doctor Who. It's going to be big. This is Phoenix Comic-Con, not San Diego Comic-Con. I'm going, and I'm going to be loving it. I'm going to be geeking out and just ear to ear. That was a horribly ugly smile. And this one, kind of 14 kind of ties into that. See, that was 13. 14 is, I am going to, one of these days, cosplay. The first thing I want to do is either Link from Zelda or Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. Being 6'10", you know, I make a great Pyramid Head. So we're going to move on from there. Number 15. I have about 15 to 20 videos on my camera that I use for filming my videos, my little Canon. There she is. There's about 15 to 20 videos on there. I need to get uploaded. That's it. Number 16. Not a vegan, but I love fruit and vegetables. I mean, I will eat more fruit and vegetables than I will eat meat. Don't get me wrong, I love my meat. I love a good... Well, we'll hold on to that. I love my meat. Let's just put it that way. Number 17 sort of ties in with 15. The reason there's 15 to 20 videos on my camera is because I'm very OCD. I got to get it cut at the right second. I got to do this, I got to do that. It makes editing kind of a scary, nightmarish process. So I start it, and I do it, and then I get frustrated, and then I start over, and I just got to release it, and just upload my videos. Like I'm doing today. I'm recording this one raw, and I'm just straight uploading it, and I'm not going to give myself that chance to be OCD. Number 18. You might have noticed, I used to be a hardcore gamer. I mean, when we were talking about number 14 and cosplaying, the things I'd like to cosplay, I used to be a hardcore gamer. I loved gaming. It just got boring to me. We moved here, and I have a yard I can do with now. We moved to the house we're in, and I have a yard. I can do whatever I want, pretty much. I mean, she said, I live in a trailer park, and the park manager said I can do whatever I want within reason as long as I make it look good and I don't plant any oleanders. Well, I don't intend on planting any oleanders or anything of the sort. So that works. So that killed my gaming urges. I found something that I enjoy more. I'm a geek about gardening. I will, if I could, I'd spend all day long in the garden, futzing with the plants, picking and nibbling on food. I love it. Number 19. I like to leatherwork. It kind of runs in my family. Once again, going back to my grandfather on my father's side, by the way. He was a leather worker. He was really good at it. My father was a leather worker. In fact, the wallet I carry was made mostly by my father. I kind of finished it off before he passed away. So, yeah, I'm into leather working. I just don't have the tools and such, or the space, but I'm working on that. I mean, it's not like the perler beads back here that, you can write in a little thing, get out, and I can iron it right on my desk, and, this small of an area, I can make small things. Like, oops, these guys back, yeah, I'm not good at the pointing thing. These guys right here, I'll just point without looking at the camera. That's that. And number 20 kind of ties in with that. I like to sew and crochet. I'm not the greatest at sewing. I'm out of practice. Crocheting I like to do. I made several blankets. It's relaxing. But once again, gardening. I would garden all day long. Number 21. There is many things in this world that I hate more than the snow. I hate snow. That's it. That's all. Enough said. Snow is a 4-letter word in my opinion. You might as well say, well, let's keep this PG. Actually, I said snow, so in my opinion, that's R-rated. Number 22. Used to live in Colorado. This is where I developed my hatred of the snow. The driving on it. The people. The cold. The wet. Once that gets into you, it's in you. The cold just gets into you and doesn't let go. So it's not like the heat from here. The heat, you can sit in front of a fan, you can blow it off, you can drink some cold water. The snow gets in you, the cold gets in you, it sticks in you, and cold is nasty, and I associate snow with cold. So, back to number 21, I hate the snow. Number 23, I'm a native Arizonan. Even though we moved here from Colorado, my wife is not. My father moved to Colorado many years ago when I was 14. So I moved up there in a tough time because, A, I wanted to be with my father and get to know my father better, and, it was helpful to me. So I stayed up in Colorado for 15 years? Yeah, no. Came back, and I'm never leaving again. End of story. Number 24. I love to barbecue. I love to smoke. I love the mesquite. I love all of that good stuff. Yum, my meat. That's where I like meat. I can't give that up. Once again, it was a thing from my father. My dad loved to barbecue. He was great at it. When I was a little itty guy, which was, I never really was tiny. Was a long time ago, basically. He taught me a love of barbecue. He taught me some techniques and everything. Charcoal all the way. Not a gas. Gas is great for warming stuff up. For barbecuing, you want charcoal and you want wood, and just love to barbecue. My favorite color is pretty much emerald green. I will settle for any greens. I like greens of the plants. I like the green of the potter, the green of shaggy shirt. I just like greens. This is a great green here. I like green. My favorite plant is what I grew up knowing as a purple passion. I don't know the proper name of it. If I find that out, I'll put the link in the description. But it is a purple kind of Christmas tree looking leaf. It's fatter at the bottom, then it goes out to points and comes in, goes out to points and comes in, and it's covered in purple hairs. It's a dark green, and it's covered in these purple hairs. And when the light hits it, it like glows purple. It's gorgeous. But that's my favorite plant. Number 27, my favorite food is bananas. I love bananas. Would eat them all day long if I could. And that moves right into number 28. I'm allergic. I'm allergic to bananas. I eat them, and it's like I put poison oak in my mouth, or poison ivy, whatever you're familiar with. But my mouth will itch and itch and itch for hours. Kind of unfortunate when your favorite food is... Every so often I'll put myself through it just to eat a banana, but that's my favorite food. 29. Love board games. Spending time with the family. Love to get board games. I would have a board game night here at my house if I could find enough people. Play board games all night. I mean, spend a whole weekend playing board games and fun stuff. That would just be a great weekend for me. Number 30. I was really grasping at this point, so I threw it in there that we own 3 3/4 acres land out south of Eloy. We're working on setting up and moving out there, so cross your fingers, knock on wood, you know. We'll see what happens. So anyways, those are my 30 random facts. I don't know who to tag or anything like that, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't know what else to say other than, you know, please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for putting up with me for, 16, 17 minutes here. Have a great day. Bye.